Is that the only pack of cigarettes you got? Oh, bong one?
And go.
Yep.
Don't look at the camera.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, go ahead and walk down to your hole.
Okay. You guys come with. Hey, there's Ivan.
Won't flare up. Just as long as you're out of the shot, Rusty. Yeah, James, just like,
So, do I have my headphones on?
just go ahead. Put some light onto the cymbals.
girls get pissed off. You can't.
I don't get pissed off.
You don't?
Well, my name's Jenny Jetson, and I can...
Wait, start over. Sorry.
That's okay.
And you don't have to look at the camera if you don't want.
All right.
But you can when you're introducing yourself.
My name's Jenny Jetson. Actually, my real name's Jen Ritchie, but and I've been an actress for quite a long time. And I recently was hired as a DJ back in December, and that's where I got Jenny Jetson from. Now, it was going great. Things were fantastic. I got to play all the music I wanted, all the bands I loved, Weezer and Tori Amos and PJ Harvey, and I was doing great. And I was out, scouting for unsigned, good, really unsigned local bands. Found Tram Driver. They really just fell in my lap. Actually, Brett White from Gren introduced them to me. I heard Radiant Man, I thought, this is the song. And so I played them and gave them a lot of airplay and really plugged away and got more people to come down to the shows. And that's what I love to do, is like turning people on to cool stuff. Music makes me happy. I know it makes a lot of other people happy. Sometimes makes you sad. And then the people that produced the radio show wanted to be my personal managers. And the contract that they threw at me was so bogus, saying that they'd get 20% of everything I did. I mean, I'm talking, if I went to the bathroom, they get 20% of it. Do you know what I mean? A lawsuit, anything. And I was like, this is wrong, And they're not even really people that I care to work with anymore, because what was in that contract seemed so unethical to me, and it was just like a slap in the face. It was basically saying, we think you're dumb enough to sign this so we can screw you over and make, a profit off of it. And I was really upset. And I basically told them I didn't think my career was ready to be managed by people right now, a management company right now, and I was gonna, pass on that. And I was trying to be very courteous and polite and professional about it. And they acted like a bunch of little 9-year-old spoiled brats, and because I didn't want to sign the contract, want to pull me off the show now. It's saying that certain people think the show would be better off without me. How could that be? No, but I mean, seriously, I love to have fun, I do a good job, take direction well, and I rarely make a mistake, and when I do, I can cover it pretty well. But, so...
Back to Tram Driver.
Back to Tram Driver. Tram Driver's great.
Whoopsie. Hold it. I just mucked up my thing. Okay, on that footage the other night.
Like I was saying at the show at Dizzy Debbie's, Cass had said it was 3 hits with a newspaper and 1 hit with a sledgehammer. And I gotta agree. I mean, I think that Tram Driver has created a sound that is totally unique, that is something that is so refreshing to the music industry, because, as a DJ, I hear so much music, and a lot of it sounds the same. I can put my finger on it and go, God, that sounds like Soundgarden, that sounds like Pearl Jam, that sounds like, Tori Amos. I mean, a lot of it sounds so similar, but Tram Driver, no, they don't sound like anybody. I mean, I can say that sometimes I hear some influences from maybe a little, I don't want to say like Neil Young, because it's not, or maybe a little bit, like there's a song that I can go, God, that sounds kind of like The Cure. And they play the surf song. They're just so versatile. They can play the surf song, and then they can play Lorraine, which is a great song, and the lyric is awesome, and I just think that they're little masterminds busy at work back in that studio, and I can't wait until they have an album, and I cannot wait until they do a video for Radiant Man, which I think is going to probably be one of the anthem songs of our generation.
Tell me how twisted you think James is. How demented is that guy?
Well, I live 2 blocks away from him. And it's fun to be able to just walk 2 blocks over and find little James hanging out, playing the guitar, sleeping until 12:30. He is twisted, but he is a brilliant, brilliant soul. I think that definitely the hand of God has touched him and blessed him in a lot of ways to be able to express how he feels, all of his emotions inside, into music, so other people can experience that. I can listen to their song and I can feel all the angst and all the anger that he has just coming out, and it's like and then he gets really, like Wide Awake. You know the song Wide Awake? When he screams in the middle, I just want to just go, ah! Scream with him. I love it. And like I was saying about Radiant Man, you know, the words are, God, what are the words? James, what are the words to Radiant Man? I can't think because I have Wide Awake in my head right now. It goes, this is all insane, right? It is all insane. We live in insane times, you know, with the threat of, not only the threat of earthquakes, and the threat of when we get to be 65 years old, there will be no Social Security, and the threat of aliens. I mean, everything. You've got to think about where we are growing up, our generation, where we live, the times that we live in. They're just so, you just can't, I mean, you cannot trust anything except for change. Change is constant. And Radiant Man is probably our anthem song of the generation, and I cannot wait until they do the video. I want to be in the video.
Okay, wait. Now, say like, I want you to, whoops. Wait.
Do some fast tunes.
Go ahead.
Tram Driver is the best unsigned band in Los Angeles right now, today. I think Tram Driver is the best unsigned band that I've heard in Los Angeles. And I hear lots of bands. I am always out there. It's too bad I can't go to like New York or something and say, God, they're the best unsigned band in the United States of America. But they are the best unsigned band in Los Angeles. Maui.
Right here.
Have you been to Maui?
Locations, like Melrose area or whatever.
What? Los Angeles.
Someday we're gonna have a
Go.
My studio in the back of my house. I'm not an actor.
What are you?
I'm just a musician. I have nothing to say except my music and food. Hungry.
So, when's your next? No, I don't want to know that.
What are you gonna call the album? When you guys, have you thought about that?
No.
You guys have a manager now, huh?
Yeah.
Or that guy? Who's that guy? You've known him for a long time?
Who? David? Yeah. Known him for a long time. Used to live next door to him when I was 6 years old. Yeah, he's taking care of our shit for us. But we have AJ who helps us out, and some other people. Lee Popa.
How big's your mailing list?
It's only like 246. I thought it was more, but I guess it's not. They lied to me. You're not. You weren't even on it.
Yeah, I'm not even on your damn mailing list. Mm-hmm. Somehow I managed to get to all your gigs, though.
Ask him about his favorite fan. Who's your favorite fan?
You are.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that answer. Ask him about the most.
Robert? Robert?
That's what I was expecting.
Tell me a story about Robert.
How did we meet Robert? did Robert come from the radio station?
I think so, and he was just driving me crazy one night, asking me if I had any 7-inch stuff. I'm all, no, I don't have anything. Yeah, you have to. You're the DJ. I said, I don't have anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, I love you guys.
Yeah, but where did he come from? How did he see us? Did he see us
He
from...
lives in Simi Valley or something like that. Or
DJ's been to a lot of shows. You've been to every one of our shows.
I have? All of them?
Uh-huh. Well, since we met.
How many drummers have you had?
Ever since the Viper Room show. The only show you really missed was Alligator Lounge. But we had 2 shows in one night. You saw us that night.
And you smacked your head open.
Yeah, which I'm probably gonna die in about a few months from it.
Tell me about your drummers.
Our drummer?
Your drummers.
Drummers?
The history of drummers with James.
Well, our last drummer was this guy. It was really weird. And then we had a drummer from that. It was really weird. A bunch of drummers. I don't know how many drummers. It could be anywhere from 20 to 50 drummers. You should ask Roger that.
All right, get Roger out here. You're worthless.
Okay, whenever.
Go.
Hey, what's up?
So, when did you first meet James? How'd you get in the band? What's the deal there? What's your history with the band?
Well, I've known James for about 8 years, since 1988. and we used to play in a band called Forest of Years, and it was fun. We broke up after about 6 months, and kind of went our separate ways, got in different bands, but we always stayed in touch. And about a year and a half ago, he called me up out of the blue. I had lost track of him for about a year, and he called and he said, "Come on over. I got all these new songs." And he came over and we started jamming. Started drinking a lot of beers, and pretty soon we just got a set list together. We got a lot of songs together, and started working Matt into the band, and played some shows, and it's just been developing and growing since then. It's been a lot of fun. That's the main thing. We have a lot of fun. That was, getting together. He and I getting together was like the bottom line premise as far as, so we can drink and our girlfriends not get mad at us. Was our excuse. But it's been working out really well. It's a lot of fun, a lot of work. And
what's going on with the whole record deal bullshit and trying to get people interested? Tell me how all that nightmare goes.
It's not really a nightmare. It's just a lot of hype. A lot of people.
No. Started off by saying, we want to be successful. We're sending our tapes out to record labels, something like that.
Basically, we made a demo like every other band does, and we've had people helping us out, sending them out to record companies and things like that, and got great feedback. A lot of people are really interested in us, and we've been offered some things, and we've been stroked a lot as well, which is cool. It's part of the business, and but we're not taken too seriously. I mean, a lot of people are really interested in us, and they keep promising us really cool things, but at the same time, we're just concentrating on playing and just going out and having a good time, and I think that's really been a key to this band, and not really get involved in all the hype, and just go out and really work hard and keep playing, and we've noticed that as long as we keep doing that, it gets better and better, and gets more and more serious with the record people as well. When they see that we're working, and they get more and more serious rather than stroking us. And so some nice things have been offered to us recently, but once again, we haven't really committed to anything. Nothing yet. Okay. One thing about makes this band work, I think, is that we have a very accessible place to rehearse at all times. James has a studio in his back. It's his garage, and he made it into a studio, and it's worked out really, really well. And we have access to it whenever we want, and times we've lived in there and just rehearsed and recorded, and it's set up for recording as well as rehearsing. And in a short period of time, we've come a long way. It's just because of that accessibility to that studio. There's no pay to. We don't have to pay for a lockout studio anywhere else. We can just walk in there and put tracks down, do whatever we want, and it's nice to have it. It's really small and kind of dank, and we like it. Colors, we have a lot of cool nicknames for it. It's pretty trashy.
Go.
All right, when I'm not playing the bass or playing music, I've actually got a job, and I work for this company called 1-800-DENTIST, and they've been great. They've been terrific. I can go in and work my schedule. I pretty much make my own schedule over there. It's full time. I work hard, but I've been very grateful because they've given me a lot of time off and everything to do what I want to do, which is music, of course, and have a good time. And someday, hopefully soon, I'll get to the point where I don't have to work and just play music. I go to this pet store and get some exotic fish for her and put it in get like this fish tank. Be nice gifts. You guys want to go?
Fucking drummers, that's all they do.
Matt stirs it up pretty well because he kind of talks out of his ass a lot. But he's really young. He's only like 22 or 23 years old.
You look at Rusty or whatever, I don't care. But yeah, you and James don't fight much.
No, we're good friends, and we may fight about a few things about the music. He definitely has ideas how all the instruments should be played at times, including the bass, which is cool because he's a songwriter. So I definitely listen to his ideas about bass lines and drums and things like that, and I try to incorporate as much as I can what he wants. As long as it doesn't sound too stupid to me. But he doesn't do, all he does is work on music. That's all he does. He doesn't have a regular job. He's got this business where he waters plants, and he's got these accounts where he does his plant care maintenance business, and I think he works like one day of the week for like 2 or 3 hours. It's kind of ridiculous. He makes tons of money. It's like $500 a week or something like that. And so you can just do whatever he wants, and work on his music, and it's great. And it just, makes us have that much more material to work with all the time. Every time we come in the studio, he's got new songs all the time.
Cool. Perfect. Well, Melrose apartment or something. Just get Melrose in there somewhere.
Yeah, this is, are you ready?
Yeah, you want to hold this?
All right.
I got enough of your puss on face.
Don't come that close to it. Just
Like this?
yes.
Okay.
Normal time.
This is kind of like Melrose Place in a kind of a hilarious way. James lives on Curson Street, and I live only a building up, and we're literally a block south of Melrose, and a block north of Beverly. And James he's a total homebody. He never leaves this place, or he just he's got everything he needs right here. Any store, any restaurant, anything, it's right on Melrose or Beverly. And he does all his shopping there, and driving down the street, you're bound to just see him walking around with his sunglasses on and looking like a little kid almost.
Perfect. Anything else?
That's good. Now if we can drag James into Melrose and get him walking around with his sunglasses. Dance around.
That's easy. You can do
Dance
it
around
every
trees.
day.
No, that's cheesy.
I know.
We're gonna get some rad footage, you fuckers, at Spaceland. So
I've never been there.
don't be lame-os.
What's that? What's it like?
Hey James, you got a light?
A what?
A light.
Is that right there? Does that work?
Oh,
Has
never mind.
anybody? You guys played there before?
Never played. I've been there.
What's it like? Tell us what it looks like.
It's just it's kind of glitzy.
very visual.
Yeah, kind of glitzy. A lot of like disco lights everywhere.
Size. Light, a bright lit stage.
Not necessarily. It's about like Busy Debbie's.
Match right there.
There's fluid in this fucking thing. James, get that mic.
So it's not as bright or it's as bright or brighter than Busy Debbie's. We had lights on, extra lights on.
Yeah, it was bright when we were done. Huh?
It wasn't that bright. I mean, it wasn't. It was still dark enough that the video images were not really all that crisp. You know?
It's not that bright.
We'll bring a light. And we'll fucking stuff it in the middle of the bass drum or something.
we're not doing
Or
one.
hanging around your neck.
Really, we have to have it really bright.
No, it doesn't have to. I don't care what the lighting's like at the club. I mean, obviously,
Dude,
the
there's
brighter the better, but
There's a thing on here that should your DP or something. I don't know. Is there like a
there's an exposure thing.
What's he
I
talking
want it to
about?
look like a club.
Well, yeah. Nobody let as much light in as it's there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
When you get one of those little battery-powered, carry it with the camera or something.
Yeah, I'd rather just have something we can take and sit.
I don't want to do that though.
I gotta go, you guys.
All right.
I don't hear you.
Aren't you guys want to jam?
I got an errand to run.
Phil's going to buy fish. Remember?
Yeah, I got my
James is going to get that mic. He just wants to test the Sennheiser mic on there for sound and
If
everything.
James asks, I'll be back in about an hour. Are you guys be around later or take on?
We'll probably be gone by then. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll get some more shots. Hollywood. Nah, fuck
Where's he
that.
picking up the mic? Out of the rehearsal room?
Yeah, that's where he told us to. See you, Roger.
We're rehearsing tomorrow night. Tomorrow, you guys, with Matt.
What time?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Wait,
but that
when's-
fucking room
when's
isn't
your
big
manager-
enough
when's
for
your
us to
manager
get in
meeting?
and do anything. It's dark. And
Well, also, supposedly your manager meeting got canceled till tomorrow. What time are you having your meeting?
I don't know yet, but it's definitely that's happening tomorrow.
You know, let us know about that, because I would like to come and actually sit down and we could talk to David, maybe get him to come a little bit early so we could
Okay.
shoot an interview with him.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he was a little nervous with the cameras last time, but he'll
yeah,
do
he's
it.
fine. The whole thing with the cameras is that it takes you about 5 minutes to forget that they're on.
Yeah, I'm
All of a
even
sudden-
starting to get more used to it. I'm still very self-conscious.
It's like looking in the mirror.
I don't look at that. See you guys. Hey, Doug. It was good seeing you.
Alright, bro. Oh, wait! I just thought of one more thing, real quick. Your drummer. Just say something about Matt. Our drummer's Matt. He's new to the band. He's cool. Whatever. He's goofy. He's a kid.
Yeah, Matt is, he's new to the band. It's kind of new. I mean, we got him in the band about a year ago when we first started, and he quit because he had this other project he was involved in. So we had bad luck with other drummers, and God, we had like this heroin addict for a while, and just a bunch of really bad things. We got really unlucky. Then he came back, and since he's been back, it's been much better. He's a goofy kid. He really kind of sucks. No, I'm just kidding. He thinks he's great.
Cool.